doing the Choose Your Own Adventure fantasy character book tag. This is an original tag created by a friend of mine named Johanna. I will link her channel below. There's actually like a bunch of collaborators on this, and there's like a whole playlist. I will link that whole playlist down below because everybody is fantastic and you need to go watch every single one of the videos because I just love all of them, and I have watched all the videos, and then my friend Abby tagged me. So I am going to be doing this Choose Your Own Adventure tag and see what fantasy characters I am. As always, I've got my phone because you know I'm not going to remember anything. So let's get started. Question 1 is your fantasy twin. Name a character you can relate to on a personal level. And it shouldn't be surprising. We're going to go with Misaki from Sword of Kaigen, and not just because she's a mom. Like, there's a lot of books with moms in them, but specifically with Misaki, it's the fact that she was a reluctant mom, which may be a surprise, but I was actually a reluctant mom. I didn't want kids. Surprise, surprise, I didn't want kids, and I had a surprise, and now I have a 7-year-old, and also 4-year-old, but that's a little bit different. But yeah, so we had a surprise, and I now have Willow, and I'm super, super glad that I do. Like, I love being a mom, but I was so scared, and I didn't want to be a mom. And that whole aspect of Misaki's life, like, really made me relate to her so much. So I really just love her character. Number 2 is Hero, a character you aspire to be like. God, all of my favorites are like broken toys. I don't know. Oh, I got one. Let's go with Dalinar from the Stormlight Archives. Granted, I haven't read Oathbringer, which I know like changes his characterization quite a bit, but he is very much the type that stands for what he believes in, does the right thing, regardless of what other people think. And I just absolutely love that. I always aspire to be more like a person that just doesn't care what other people think, that stands on my own and what I know is right. So we're gonna go with Dalinar. Daddy Dalinar. Champion. Choose a character to be your champion in a duel. I just chose Dalinar, so we can't go do that again. Oh, I'm gonna go with Rin from the Poppy War series, because look, she's taken everybody out. If she is going to go into a fight, she's going in like ham. Like, she is just going in and wiping everybody out, and it's very hard to compete against Rin, so she is my champion. An unlikable character. Name a character you love to hate. Adolin from Stormlight Archives. I don't like Adolin, however you say it, but I also like love to not like him, if that makes sense. Like, he's not a bad guy. He's not the villain. He's not even a morally great, unlikable character. I just don't like him, but I like not liking him because he's just annoying, but he's like this counterpart to Kaladin that like I need. So we're gonna go with Adolin for my unlikable character. That might be a hot take though. Tavern Buddy. Name a character with whom you'd want to have a drink or spend a night on the town with. Ooh, who would be fun to drink with? Definitely not. I can think of so many people that would not be fun to drink with. Oh, what's his name? No, his name's not Alucard. Rai. It's Rai from A Darker Shade of Magic series. The Prince. Oh my god. He drinks a lot in the first one. And he seems like he'd be so much fun to go out and just drink with. He's always like getting into a fight when he's drunk though. So like that might not be cool, but I think that Rai from Darker Shade of Magic would be fun to go out like drinking and hang out with. Villain. Name a character with whom you would not want to cross paths. Morg from Born, because he's a giant flying bear. And he's literally like the bad guy, like one of the villains in the book Born by Jeff Vandermeer. And look, I do not want to cross paths with a giant flying biotech bear that produces little regular size evil bears that like eat people. Like, nope. We're going with Morg. Mentor. Name a character you would want to learn from or have as a mentor. I'm gonna go with Alabaster from the Broken Earth series. He is actually a mentor in that series. He is one of my absolute favorite characters. He is strong as hell. Like, he is probably one of the most powerful characters in that entire series. And he's funny. He's got a good personality. He's super like witty and sarcastic and kind of like forces you to learn on your own while still like pushing you towards where you're supposed to be. And I just think that he'd be such a good mentor, and he just seems like such a nice guy. Like, I want Alabaster. All right, number 8 is Samwise, a character who you could trust or who would be your best friend. Kitai from the Poppy War. Once again, he is probably my absolute favorite character in that entire series, and I just want to be his friend. I feel like he is the Samwise of that story. He is the backbone of Ren. He is the moral compass. Like, he is such a great character, and I just love him, and I gotta have him in my group of fantasy characters. All right, and this is actually the last question, and that is found family. If you could adopt one character or give it a home, who would it be? Who would I want in my found family? I want Tristan from the Heart of Flames, Crown of Feathers series. He is just adorable. I absolutely love him. He is just such a like loving, good kid, and he just like means so well and just loves his family, and his friends are his family, and he is one of those characters that I would just absolutely love. And if I can pick a second one, it's going to be the entirety of the kids from House in the Cerulean Sea. I want to adopt every single child in that book because they are just adorable. And I love that book so, so much. And as a mom, I just want to like coddle them, especially like little Lucy and Chauncey. And I just love them. All the kids from House in the Cerulean Sea, plus Tristan from Crown of Feathers. All right, that is the entire choose your own fantasy character adventure book tag. And I think the questions were so much fun. I think that I have some very strange groupings of characters to make up my little adventure story, so I don't know how they'd all get along, but it would be a fun ride, y'all. Now I'm gonna tag a few people. I'm not really sure who has done this and who hasn't yet, because I know there's been a bunch of people tagged, but I am going to go with Sarah from Voyage Through Words, Lacey D. Bell, Chelsea Zhao, Holly by Golly Books. I cannot wait to see y'all's answers. I think they're gonna be awesome. This has been so much fun. Thank you everybody for creating this tag and for tagging me in it. And yeah, my name is Jessie, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.